Hey everybody, lately I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people playing through The Legend of Zelda on the NES. Now, I did play a little bit of it when I was doing my bits of gameplay of all the different games that are available to play on the Nintendo Switch online service of the NES games. So I think what I would like to do now is actually do a playthrough of Zelda myself. Now I think I've done this before on the channel. I think I played the Famicom version. We're going to play the NES version now. I am playing on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm going to start a fresh game, play through it just pretty much as quick as I can. But what I'm going to do different this time, after I finish The Legend of Zelda, I am going to play the second quest, and I think I am going to do a live stream of that. So after I finish Zelda, I will do a live stream of the second quest. Now, I have never played the second quest on The Legend of Zelda. I've started it up a couple of times, never got far in it at all, and just decided it wasn't for me. But I'm actually going to give it a go this time. So we will do a live stream of the second quest, and you can watch me fumble around trying to figure out what to do. But before we get started, um, just a few things. I do still have my original cartridge for The Legend of Zelda. This is what I got when I was a kid. Now, I told the story before about how Zelda 2 got stolen, but Zelda, the first game, did not. So I still have this, which I'm glad. I don't have any of my boxes. I hate to this day that I threw all my boxes away. I've said it before, and I will say it again. My NES boxes, I threw them away. I think a lot of kids did, and I regret it. But I do have the manuals, so I have my original manual for Zelda. I don't need it for this, obviously. Just wanted to showcase that. And I have this that came with the game as well, the maps and strategies booklet still. But I believe those are all I kept out of the box, so I still have those. Um, and then, as I previously shown, I do have the Famicom version of The Legend of Zelda as well, that my girlfriend bought for me in Japan on her first trip there. So, without further ado, let's get into the game and let's get started. Got my games pulled up here. We'll go into The Legend of Zelda. Now, I may talk a lot. I might not talk a lot, but you might hear a repeat of some things if you watch my live stream when I've talked about things. But this was one of my favorite games as a kid. This was one of the first NES games I played. I played this, Excite Bike, and Super Mario Brothers. Those were the first three NES games I played when the Nintendo came out, the Nintendo Entertainment System. We did not buy one at first, but my dad did rent it from the video store, and we played those games. Those were the games he rented for it. He is not a fan of the Zelda games or of this style of game. I'll say his favorite Nintendo game that I can think of is Star Fox 64. He loves that game, but he's just not a fan of this style of game. But I loved this, and I really wanted it. When I got my Nintendo for Christmas, um, my I told my aunts that I wanted to um, get this game, and they went to go buy it for me, and they ended up uh, buying Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, which was the newer one. I didn't know there was a second game, and but they, you can always go with the name Link. I'll change it up maybe. But anyway, they bought the game for me, and it was Zelda 2. So that was the first Zelda I actually owned, was Zelda 2. But I did eventually get The Legend of Zelda as well. Now, my strategy when I play Zelda is to pretty much max out as much as I can before I get started on anything. I usually will go ahead and start moving this way, farming rupees, and also just going along the coast, trying to get a bomb drop so I can go ahead and start bombing some walls to get some extra hearts. And I will say, I'm not going to edit these videos down, so I'm just going to have all the gameplay in there. It shouldn't be an issue. Again, I pretty much know what I'm doing in this game. I might run into some issues in the final dungeons. I haven't done this game in a while, and even then, it's like it can still give me some trouble sometimes. So I know when I do play the second quest, there's our bomb drop. I know in the second quest that there's a lot of stuff that is not in the same place at all. So I'm going to have a fun time trying to figure out where things are. I don't know if all of the, like, I don't know if this doorway is still there, but it's something different. I don't know. So it'll be interesting to learn. And I'm not going to restrict myself to just figuring things out on my own. If I'm having a lot of trouble, I might consult a guide or something. Or if there's people actually watching my chat, I might just ask for assistance if anybody knows what I need to do next. I didn't mean to take this loop. Don't really want to deal with the moblins right now. I think I know where I'm going. Alright, this will give us our 5th heart so that we can get the white sword. That's going to make the first dungeon a lot easier. Go ahead and grab the letter for the old woman. Now, when I was a kid, I did have a Nintendo Power subscription. I don't remember which issue was the first issue I had. I also don't know how I learned how to beat this game as a kid. I'm sure there was stuff in Nintendo Power, but a lot of this stuff, probably just other people told me things, and I told people things, and like all my friends were playing video games back then, so. Now that just reminds me, back in the days, we would all play games together, and I think one of the harder games was Contra, but we had the code, the Konami code for that, and we would play through with 2 players with 30 lives to beat that game. I have beaten it with the code single player, and I have never really given it a good run at trying to do it with just the 3 lives, but I think I can do it. So I might give that a go sometime on here. Um, just playing through some of my, favorite games, sharing them. Uh, I could go ahead and do the first dungeon here, but I think, oops, I don't want to die. Not that it would matter too much, but yeah, just playing through some of my favorite games. Maybe showing some of the games I learned to beat as an adult that I couldn't beat when I was a kid. I guess I could have gone ahead and grabbed that white sword. We'll go back up for it in a minute. That'll make things a little slower, but it's not too bad. Okay, where do I want to go now? There's some things I need. I keep walking into that. Stupid Octorok. Alright, let's go ahead and get the candle here. Okay, equip the candle. While I'm at it, I will go ahead and show the letter to the old woman. As a kid, my #1 spot to come to buy potions was down here. I eventually changed it up, but this was where I originally would come all the time. Now we can go ahead and get another heart piece this way. I think that's all of them that we can get for now on the map, because we need the raft and we need the ladder to get the other ones. Let's go ahead and grab the... Alright, let's just go ahead and knock this out while we're here, then we'll go get the white sword. And it would make it easier, but it's just the first level. I think one thing I will do, possibly this time, is that when I know I've cleared the dungeon, I'm not going to worry about clearing out every single room. Sometimes I'm just very... I want to do every little thing and 100% everything, but I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to get all the items, but... Come up here to get the bow. Watch out for the traps. Now I just need to get the boomerang, and then a piece of the Triforce. I think this is the room with the boomerang. Watch out for the wall masters in here. And just be careful in here, because I'm not as well equipped as I wish I was. Oops, one more and that'll be it for me. Ah! Alright, we'll get there with more hearts this time. Oh, I didn't equip my boomerang. Would not have helped in that situation, but still. I've been so used to getting through everything easily that I have not fought a lot of these bosses at my base level in a while. Yes, I'm still not, since I've got hearts, extra hearts. But... oh, I didn't think about that, so this time I went the way where this is. I don't remember if I can bomb this wall or not. I've got a bomb to spare. I would automatically equip my boomerang. There we go. I got hit by a stupid bat. All I gotta do is not get killed. Man. There we go. Alright. First piece of the Triforce. Now that we are armed with the boomerang, we can continue on. It'll be a lot easier since we'll be able to stun our enemies. Let's go ahead and grab that white sword. We might go ahead and grab the blue ring as well before we continue on. Gonna have to grab the shield eventually too. Now I know there's a lot of other places for money, and I know some of them, but some of them I have forgotten where the money places are located, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll have enough money for things we need to buy. Okay, I need the Lionel to spawn out of the way. That's good enough. If if you're curious, you need to have 5 hearts to get the white sword, which I have. I believe you need 12 to get the magical sword. I don't usually try to dodge these rocks. I usually just take the hit and just keep moving. Now I do know where there is another 100 rupee spot, which would easily get us up to what we need for the easily get us up to what we need for the ring, but I might want to buy a shield first. In fact, let's do that. Let's buy a shield. I think the cheapest place to get a shield, one of the cheapest places to get the shield, is right here. I think the meat is a lot cheaper where the ring is. I believe you can burn one of these bushes, but I think it's somebody who steals money from you, so we don't want to do that. I still almost got hit by that. Alright. So I know the spot is here. I'm trying to remember. I think it's the second push down once it's in a straight line. Oh, it was the first one. But thankfully I happened to hit it. So there we go. This is going to be 100. And up here. I think there's one here. Alright, I have made an error. Does something here burn? There we go. I don't remember how much this is. Just 10. So we still need 48 rupees. So again, I'm aware that there's probably an easy spot I can go pick up some rupees, but I don't remember every one of them. I know there's one with some knights that I did not go to. I don't need the arrow yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. See if we can pick up anything up here. I can't remember if these guys will drop anything for me or not. I should probably have my boomerang now. What are we at now? About 24 minutes. Great. This is our goal. I don't know if they're going to drop anything. Let's just keep on looking for some stuff. Actually, let's take the hit just to go back to the beginning real quick. I can at least go get those. If I can find them, I can go get the other ones that I'm aware of the location of. Although I might get the money before then. Two fairies. I might not need this yet because I've got 230 and I don't want to waste it. We'll just farm for a little bit, get some money up. Actually, we can go ahead and pop into that second dungeon. Why not? We're close to it. We might as well. Let me just get the ring before we go into the third level. Where am I? I have confused myself, I think, because that is not where I'm supposed to be going. That's pretty bad. I think this is Dodongo, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Some better boomerang. Yeah, we've already maxed out our money. Yes, yes, Dodongo dislikes smoke. Do not have a key. Oh, we have gone in all these rooms so far. Except to the left at the beginning. We might pop back in there, but we'll see. Might even bother. Money doesn't matter anymore. And I don't know why I wasted that key, because I already went all the way up there. Not that it matters. You can get all the keys you need inside of every dungeon, but it's just kind of stupid. And I'm full of bombs. Hope I find the 2 bomb expansions on this playthrough, because I don't remember those by memory where they're at. Alright, level 2 down. We're just 32 minutes in. And that's 32 minutes into the recording, not that I've actually been playing, so pretty easy. Oh yeah, I was going to run back in real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to finish every single section, but I don't know. Maybe there's just an extra key I can carry with me that'll just be helpful later if I really need it. I just don't remember what's in this room. Just more ropes. Alright, let's go get our ring. Pretty much we'll be very well equipped at that point. We'll just need to get our arrow. That's the only thing we really have to buy right away. Although, once I have the money, I should go ahead and buy that meat just so it's ready. Whenever I get into that level. I don't remember which level that is that I need meat for, but we'll see. Oh, I probably should have been paying attention. Is it one of these I can burn? Oh, I can block those now. It's not that one. It may not be either of these. Nope. It's this one that burns. Yeah, this is, I thought it was one of the door repair guys. So yeah, that's how you can lose money, if you wanted to see that. That won't take me long to get that back on my way over here. We've got to come over here anyway. It is where we're going to need to be for the 3rd level. I think one thing that will help me in the second quest is that I do know the map pretty well. Just from years and years of playing this game. I probably play this at least once a year. It's an easy one to play, it's not too long, it's fun to revisit. just for nostalgia purposes, for my childhood. And even then, it's just a really good game. I'd say if you've never played it, you should definitely try it out. It's got historical gaming importance as the first Zelda game, but it also is a good game. It plays well. I don't think it's outdated. Some people might think it is, but I think you can still have fun with it even if you've never played it before. I am really gonna hunt down these last rupees. I shouldn't have opened that door. I did know that one was the door repair guy. I didn't remember him taking how much money he was going to take from me though. We only needed 6 rupees, so it's not too bad. We're going to get it. I would think somebody would drop one of those 5 rupees, so. Oh yeah, we're not. We don't need to pay for hints. However, we might need to pay for hints in the second quest, so I'll try to keep that in mind. I didn't think about that. The real question is, are the hint givers in the same locations in the second quest? Because there's one there, there's the one in the waterfall. I don't know if there's any more than that. There might be, and I might just not know where they are, so if you know where any others are in the first quest, let me know. Alright, 250. Let's go get the blue ring, then we will defeat the 3rd level and make our way to the 4th. If I have 60 when I come out of the 3rd level, I might come back over here and buy that meat. I think that is the cheapest location to get it. There might be another place that sells it that cheap, but that's going to be really important later on. But not to like the 6th or 7th dungeon. I don't remember which one it is. I should have thrown my boomerang to that fairy. We'll be going in here with a little bit better life to start, but that's okay. Now these guys, if you don't have the white sword, they will not give you anything for a drop. Instead, they split into those little small blobs, so makes it a lot easier when you have the white sword. You know what? I didn't even remember we came in contact with these guys yet. This early. Gosh, I hate it. But I hate Wizrobes more. Can I bomb in here? I can. Let me know in the comments below what your most hated Zelda enemy is. See, the bubbles are annoying, but at least they don't damage you or do anything else. I feel like the bubbles are more annoying in Zelda 2. I did not know I was just making a beeline for the end of the level already. Let's do that again. I don't normally take that path. And I can't hear the TV right now. I don't have headphones on. I have the TV turned down so that there's no echo through the speakers. This is not a very high-tech operation. I am just using the computer mic, and so it'll pick up on anything easily. Why didn't I go back? Alright, it'll pick up on anything, so I wanted to make sure the TV was turned down. I don't really need to hear anything for this game. Now sometimes when I'm streaming some things, I might have it turned up a little bit just to hear what's going on, but for Zelda I don't need it. Pretty familiar with all the music and sounds. Alright, so let's go everywhere we didn't go last time. Darn it. Alright. Fantastic. Very important item, the raft. It's going to get us into level 4. It's also going to get us one of our extra heart pieces on the map. I think I'll wait to get those extra heart pieces because the level 4 has the ladder. That's also going to get us one of our extra heart pieces. The map yet. Is level 3 where we... No. It's gotta be later on they can get the expansions for bumps. Okay, I don't need to come that way. There's nothing in here special. At least I'm getting money in here while I'm trying to. I sure did. More keys. And more keys. I don't think there's anything else hidden in here that I've missed. I mean, we didn't get the map. We can go get it real quick. Now we've been in all the rooms. Let's get out of here, and we will continue on to level 4. Hey, we got a lot of money, so let's go get that meat as well before we go to level 4. Alright, buy it. Alright. Go up, grab that, then we'll go into 4. And we will see what we can get done in that level. Not sure how far we're going to go tonight. We might get through 5. Know what I'm thinking though? When do I need the arrow? What level is that? I think it's 6, so I think I have time still to buy the arrow. However, are there Pole's Voice in level 4? Because in the NES version, the arrow is what kills Pole's Voice the fastest. Now, if you are unaware, in Japan, the Famicom had a microphone on the second controller, and you could actually speak into that microphone to kill the Pole's Voice. I think the hint about that is still in this game about how they don't like loud sounds or something. I might be wrong about that, but I thought the game still told you that was a way to kill Pole's Voice. But you cannot do it in the US version. Now these guys turn into bats or geese. You can kill them fast if you get close enough. Thankfully, you can use your boomerang, just like any other keys in the game. These guys also respawn, so that's not very helpful. But this is not the first level of Pole's voice, so that's good. I think that happens in another level where they're right. I think the first level they're in, they're to the room to the right as you come into the dungeon. Now I think you can use the meat as an item outside of what you have to use it for in one of the dungeons to feed the moblin that's hungry. So be careful not to waste it. This is the room with, okay, I can't get that map until I can get across that little lake that we just passed. I shouldn't have opened that door at all. That was a waste of time, and now I gotta kill all these guys again. I used to hate these guys more, but I think I can take care of them better now. I just always hate when they would eat my magic shield, then I had to buy another one. If you see me wincing, I jammed my finger pretty good tonight, so... But it's not one that I'm actually having to use while I play, so I'm alright. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. Is there a key in that other room that I didn't get? Oh, no. Alright, let's grab the map. Is there a bombable hole here? There we go. Walk into the waterfall. That's where one of the old ladies who gives you hints is located, if you're unaware. I'm trying to remember the way down. Okay, there we go. I hate having to switch to the candle every time. If you know the layout of the room, it's helpful. This is that stupid dragon, isn't it? So, I don't think I'm gonna make it past the boss, now that I realize how much life I have. We'll see. Yeah, I figured I'd get hit. Now I just need to make it there with some life. Let's see what I can do. I've been in all the rooms. Those guys aren't dropping anything. Did I check this out? I think I did. Okay. That's great. Not what I needed at all. Oh, these guys might drop some stuff for me. They're really nice. They'll drop a fairy. Hearts are okay. Thought it was about to hit me. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Oh, I forgot about the trap room. Okay, come on. Alright, not too bad. Better than last time. Let's see if we can get through this. Great. Okay, we did it. The skin of our teeth. Now, we're gonna go get 2 hearts. We're going to go get the magical sword, and then we're going to go to level 5. And if we get the money on the way, we will go ahead and buy the arrow. That's pretty good. I feel like one of these is burnable, but it might be another door repairman. I don't remember. So we gotta go back to the beach. Just a shop there. Is this what I'm thinking of? I was looking for earlier. This is what I was looking for earlier. It's this one. This might be 30. 10. I was wrong, it was 10. That's still better than nothing. And again, we want to try to buy that arrow so we have it ready to go. We have to have it for Goma. I was pretty close when I was here, right? Because I already did this one. Yeah. I didn't know that one was just right there. See, this game, Zora was an enemy. Remember how different that was in Ocarina of Time when it introduced them as allies. Okay, so now we have enough hearts to get the magical sword. We'll get that. We'll get the rest of our hearts from the last 4 dungeons, or levels, or labyrinths, or whatever you want to call them. And then we will go to the final area. So we might do a lot of that. We might be able to finish this up in 2 videos. 3 at the most. I might do 2 and then do, depending on how long the next one is, we might make the last video just the last dungeon, but we'll see. And then for the live videos, of course, I'll just leave them up live. I might do edited versions of them when I do the second quest, but we'll see. If you're unfamiliar, to reach the 5th dungeon, you have to walk up 5 times. think it's 5 times. Anyway, just keep going up and you'll get to the 5th dungeon. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I was going to get the magical sword. We'll do that after this. Oh, okay. So, now let's go ahead and do it. Let's go get the magical sword. I would rather do that and get the arrows than to deal with those pulse voice with my white sword. Oh, I gotta go left, that's right, okay. This way we're gonna have to go anyway. We can go ahead and pick up a couple of things this way. We're also gonna go get the, is it the power bracelet? Whatever it's called. We'll get that too. As we head over to the graveyard. So here, what's in here? He has an arrow, so I need 80 for that. Did not mean to walk in there again. I think this is the screen I was looking for. There we go. There's a power bracelet. All that does is lets us push rocks like the ones over there to the left, so we can open up the warp path. It's not something really necessary to use, but it can be helpful. Alright, great. What I should do now is get some more money, hopefully. Is this him? I need about 20 more rupees. Finals are a lot easier in this game than they are in Breath of the Wild. But I am glad that they were in Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure what the last game they were in was before that, but may have been on one of the handheld Zeldas, but they are an enemy that is a classic enemy, and I'm glad they were brought back and made into such difficult enemies to master fighting. I am 15 short. See if we can get up to 80 real quick, and so we can buy that. Can't remember what's here. Oh, just another one. I knew there was a wall that you could bomb there, but I couldn't remember what was there. There's something over here. It's a lot easier to burn stuff when you have the red candle. You don't have to worry about going back and forth to use it. I think level 5 is not too difficult, so it should be pretty easy to handle without having to get a potion to deal with it, help out. Once we are getting to level 6, I'll probably start buying the red potions to help out. I think we have Wizroads at level 6. And again, I hate them. I will say this has the most difficult Wizroads. We almost have it. There we go, there's 80. What's in here? He's got the arrow. That's perfect. Now hopefully I find some money before I get to the dungeon, because you have to have rupees in order to fire arrows. It uses up your money, in case you weren't aware of that. If I don't have a Zelda video up already, then I do know that there was a time when I started a Zelda video and I thought it was recording the whole time and it wasn't. And, so that was fun. But everything should be fine with this one. We will find the whistle in this dungeon, which will allow us to warp around from the different levels once we've completed them. The boss will be very easy to defeat. We just have to blow the whistle and then hit him. Okay, so now I have the magic sword and I have the arrows, so that'll make this a little bit easier dealing with these guys. Like I said, if you hit them with your sword, it's going to take a while, but it only takes one arrow to kill one, and I would much rather spend arrows doing that. And at this point, I'm not worried about saving any money. I've pretty much bought everything I need. Oh, I do want some money though for whenever I get that upgrade. Hope that's not in this dungeon. Fantastic. Obviously, these guys are worse than the red ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one of the bomb guys. I don't have enough money, so we're gonna have to either hopefully get enough while I'm in the dungeon, or we're gonna have to come back. I would like to get maxed out bombs. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I would like to max it out. I think I'm at the top of the dungeon, so I cannot bomb that top wall. Pretty sure I found the only secret there that I needed to know. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, I hate these guys. But they're really pretty manageable. They're not as bad as Wizzrobes. Alright, here we go. Flute. Absolutely important for this level. The only thing I hate about having to come back here when I have the money is that level 5 is kind of out of the way. Because once I beat this level, I don't really have much else to do. That's okay, though. Okay. Come on, guys. That wasn't good. After I just mentioned how manageable they are. Here I was just hoping they dropped some money. Hearts will work right now. Alright. Give those. We need to go this way, we need to go up there. Big Dogger hates certain kinds of sounds. So I knew about that tip about the boss of this dungeon, Big Dogger, but I could swear, oh boy, I have just enough bombs for these guys. That's not good. Alright. Messed that up. I don't know if they give you anything. You're getting some money now, that's good. Somebody give me some bombs. There we go. Let's go back and go beat up the Dodongos, see if they give me anything worthwhile in this room for clearing it. I know it'll open the door. I just need to be a little patient. There's one down. Now I do know that you can actually kill them by... Fantastic. It does open this door, so that is worthwhile for that. You can kill them by placing a bomb, and then the smoke will distract them, so you can kill them off with your sword, but I've never been good at that. Okay, and that just leads you into this room that closes off. That's great. Was there a purpose to what I just did? I don't know. And I don't think those Dodongos stay dead. I do have bombs though now. I don't know why I walked into that guy. But there wasn't... Let me just check. There wasn't a door anywhere else. I assume I should at least try this while I'm here. Okay, so no, we're clear there. And I know the boss isn't there. I don't have the map or anything yet, but... Speaking of the map, okay, that's the design I thought this room had, so I have to go back out. And they're back. Okay, I'm already almost halfway there to what I need. Have I been... Wait. I have. So I can go ahead and go up here. Now the magic sword, these guys only take one hit to kill. One cool thing you can do too is just kind of stay here on your ladder because they won't be able to walk onto it. Makes it really easy to get through those sections. Thought there might be a secret there. There was not. Be helpful. I don't really need those for the final boss. He's a pushover. But still, just in case I slip up or do something dumb, it'll be nice to have that. secret power is said to be in the arrow. Assuming it is talking about the silver arrow, which you have to use to defeat Ganon. Here's our boss. Like I said, we just have to blow this whistle. He will shrink, and we just have to hit him a few times, or a couple of times really. Since we have the magic sword, he's dead. We can come down here and kill these Gyptos that are not here for any good reason. They're just here. Well, at least we got some more bombs to fill up on. But we're good on health. We will grab our Triforce piece. We're gonna get our 100 rupees and come back here next time, but we'll pick up from where we left off. We're not going to... I'm going to start right from this spot. We're going to create a suspend point. We will create it right here on save slot 2. And we'll pick up from there when we bring the adventure back. Next time we will complete 6, 7, and 8. We'll get our bomb upgrades. I think the other one is in 6, so I might work on getting some money up before I go into level 6, just to make sure I have it. But we'll get those upgrades, we'll knock those dungeons out, try to make sure I get all the treasures. Sometimes I miss the skeleton key in level 8, and I have missed the red ring in level 9 before as well, so we'll try to make sure I don't miss anything. And I'm going to create that again just to make sure I don't mistake creating it. Maybe make a second one to get paranoid about that. Alright, so we have our saves, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll have some more Zelda goodness coming up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.